Hey guys, today I have a pretty cool DIY to share with you. If you're following me on Twitter, you will already know how excited I was when I thought of this, but I am even more excited to share it with you, so I really hope you're gonna like it. I'm sure most of you already know what the flying saucer wheel is. Well, today I'm going to show you how to make one. The brilliant thing about this is you can completely customize the size, making it suitable for all species of hamster, and it will cost you just a fraction of the real thing. The supplies you'll need are as follows. A circular cake baking tin. This is a 7-inch tin, but you can get them as large as 12 inches. Just take a look in the kitchen section of your local homeware store. A block of wood. You can pick these up in craft or hardware stores or just cut it yourself. Keep in mind, the bigger the piece of wood, the more stable your wheel is going to be. Some lolly sticks, a screw, some washers, a drill, a saw, and a hot glue gun. We're going to start by prepping each item, so take your block of wood and your saw and cut one corner off at a slight angle. You just want to create a small slope on that corner for the wheel to rest on so it isn't lying flat. After I cut mine, I decided to round it off with my sander, thinking it would make the wheel turn a little smoother. Don't do this though, as all it did was make the wheel less stable, and in the end I had to go back and do this step again. So learn from my mistake. Don't sand it. Next, take your baking tin and work out where the center point is. Then drill a hole right through it. Make sure you go slowly with your drill so you don't slip, and be careful because the metal tin will get very hot near the drill bit. Place your tin onto the block of wood, lining it up flat on the cut corner, and mark where the hole is. Mine was a little bit lopsided, but that's easy to correct. Grab your drill again and drill a shallow pilot hole into the wood. This will just help with joining these two together later. Take a handful of lolly sticks, cut them in half, and then use a hot glue gun to glue them inside the tin. These are going to be the foothold so your hamster can get some traction. If you have another method of attaching the sticks, by all means try it out. Hot glue was just the quickest and most secure way I could think of at the time, and it worked out well. Now it's time to join it all together. Start with your screw and add a couple of washers onto it. If you have a spacer that's smaller than the hole in your baking tin, then add this on next. It's completely optional, so don't worry if you don't have one, it just helps the wheel to move a little more smoothly. Then push the screw through the tin, add on a couple more washers, and push it into the pilot hole in your wood block. Finally, screw it in so the wheel is secure. You can loosen or tighten the screw to make the wheel easier or harder to turn, depending on your hamster's personal needs. Now it's ready to put in the cage. I did end up making one small change to the final design, and that was just adding more footholds, because apparently I was under the impression that Potassium has giant feet, which she obviously doesn't, so she needs a little more grip. If your hamster has never used a flying saucer wheel before, it may take them a little while and a little practice to get the hang of it. Don't worry, that is completely normal, try not to rush them too much. Potassium is a complete newbie to flying saucer wheels, and just as she was getting the hang of hers, she decided that she was fed up of me and fed up of playing, and she just wanted to go back to sleep. So unfortunately, I didn't get a lot of footage of her using it, but it does work, which is what matters, and once your hamster gets the hang of it, there will be no stopping them. So there we go, no more excuses for having barred or meshed wheels, because now you can make your own safe wheel. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up. I'd also super appreciate it if you wanted to share it with your friends, and don't forget you can subscribe to the channel if you haven't already in order to see new videos whenever I post them. They'll pop up on your feed, you can click on them, you can watch them, you can enjoy them, and it'll all be fabulous. So thank you so much for watching this video today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!